Welcome back to the dark times of the medieval ages. We are playing as the Romans in Dominations, but alas, it is much happier in real life because it is update day in Dominations. So, let's have a look at some of the changes that they've made. The very first one, and probably the most surprising one to me actually, is that now we can go ahead and change what nation we're from. It's called Revolution, this feature. I think we'd be able to go ahead and do the revolution from the town center, but because I'm building it up, I think that might not be able to go ahead. Unfortunately, I think that's the way that you do it. I haven't exactly sussed it out. But what we can also do is press the number 40 up the top right, and this brings up finally what we've been waiting for, a bit of showcase of just what level we're at, the experience points, and just some basic overview. But I really like this development progress. Shows us how much our economy and defenses and military is built up in comparison to how it can be maxed out. So that's pretty good. Obviously I've got a lot of work to do, but as soon as you hit the XP or level XP that you need, the experience, then I just level up my town center or medieval age town center, because the medieval age seems to go by really quickly. You only need 8 levels up, and then you can go ahead and build the town center of the gunpowder age. So that's what we're going ahead and doing now. In 2 days and 10 hours we'll be able to get that. But another neat little feature is that we can go ahead and click on one of these world wonders that we've got. So I've got both the Acropolis and the Colosseum. We can go ahead and click replace, and we can replace it with one of the ages world wonders. So Terracotta Army, Notre Dame, and the Forbidden City, which I feel all three are pretty useless. I don't really feel that the wonders are all that amazing. There have been a couple of people complaining very publicly on the forums of Dominations, which I'll leave a link down below. Now, there's some other new features that they've added into this game. So, league improvements. You get bigger and better gold and food rewards for every multiplayer battle that you win, really. The higher the league, the bigger the rewards, obviously. So, I'm just reading off the patch log, some of the changes that they've done. Now, there is a new war tactic called Betrayal, where you can convert enemy units to your side. Let's go ahead and have a look at if anyone's actually able to do this. Cavalry is now prioritized when you're attacking as well. So now the cavalry, because they do take up a lot of hit points, they definitely are the tanks of the defenses, really. They can be very hard to actually destroy, especially if they're pummeling your own troops and they're not focusing on the cavalry. So that's going to be very useful. There's been a heck of a lot of changes as well with the library technologies, which have been pretty useful. We'll have a look at some of them. How about, okay, we'll go attack this guy. He's only, oh, he's also in the medieval age. I thought it'd be classical age, really. Doesn't seem all too advanced. Here's the Romans as well. So let's go ahead and attack from this side. No, I'll actually also get that catapult, and we should be good to go. Alright, I also sent in my archers as well, just to protect us. Oh, here we go, we've got some horses, so let's have a look. I'd say there's a fair amount of people that came up through the ambush with the horses. Seems like the horses died a lot quicker as well, though. Maybe that's just me. I also have the new Caesar's Legion. So this is a specialist unit. It's the specialist infantry. It seems like they are very, very strong. They do take quite a punch, and they'll be able to wreck these bases really quickly, seemingly, which I'm very, very excited about. That's actually my first time using them. As long as we get this catapult out of the way real quick smart, we should be good. All defensive buildings have been destroyed. Good stuff. Now, another change is that you get some higher golds. Obviously, like I've said, running out of battery space. Jeez, this game must be chugging it up. I wonder if recording actually chugs up anymore, because I'm using like an external device. It shouldn't, though. But there we go. Complete destruction has been achieved. Alrighty, so let's have a look. So we get 2,000 food and 2,000 gold, which I think is up from the 1,000. We also get a league bonus now that shows, which I think is very, very useful. I think still the lowest league. Let's see, Copper 2, Copper 3 is the lowest. No, I'm actually Copper 1, surprisingly. Alrighty. Unfortunately, they have not put the patch log in the inbox, which I'm sure they will soon, because they seem like they are on top of these things, but nowhere to be seen just yet. I guess I'll just have to link you guys to the forum post like we've said. So there's a couple of improved library technologies as well. In the meantime, what I should do is get my other army ready. So we'll go 8 soldiers, 8 Caesar's Legion. Oh, well, that's not really an even spread between all of the army camps, but that's alright. So let's have a look. Improved library text. Now, I don't think I'm going to read any of these because many changes to library text, with many of them getting a power boost, which sounds mighty good. So ballistics was moved to an earlier age, and there have been a couple of percentage changes, like say with your increases tower health by 10%, that'll be increased by like 5% or something of the sort. So just changes like that. Now, there have been also a couple of gunpowder age wonders balance. So the Temple Tikal now increases a trade cap by 2% and refunds 3% of the resources stolen by enemies. The Angkor Wat no longer increases the trade good cap. There's better player support, which is also good. There's also a customer service settings or customer support settings tab, which is going to be useful for you guys that have a glitch or a problem. Seems like this game's got a fair amount of glitches, but they seem to be sorting them out, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And there's just been a heck of a lot of more bug fixes, like stopping the game from crashing, obviously, which would be a great one. Just like Cyrillic letters can now be handled in the game. So other than that, it's pretty plain Jane with the bug fixes. Nothing too exciting to write home about, because after all, they are bug fixes. But the fact that we can change our nation, and the fact that we can change the wonders, I think is a very interesting development in the game. I think one that should have come much earlier on, but I mean, it's obviously better late than never, because you're pretty much stuck with the, not town, but the nation that you've chosen since the start of the game. And I guess late game and early game are two very different things, so that's that. But hopefully we'll get a new age coming in very shortly, because it seems like the highest age that you can get to now is the Enlightenment age, which if we have a look, no, not over here. Here we go. We can have a look at the top players. They're all in the Enlightenment age. So it seems like there's no space age yet. I think there's going to be a couple more upgrades between this, or before the space age, but yeah, so it seems like Gunpowder Age is the penultimate one so far. So we're getting up there in the game, which is very exciting. Still got a lot of things to upgrade, obviously, but we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. But until next time, though, guys, I think I'll see you later. I'm not quite sure how this Betray works just yet. It might be a new building. I don't think it would be, but until next time, though, guys, I'll see you later, and make sure you keep on dominating.